Good morning out there. Welcome to the Talent Opportunity Connector for your weekly tip for you. So I have a story. As everyone knows, I'm a recruiter, amazing recruiter for Broadreach Staffing, and I had a candidate that I reached out to last week about an opportunity, and they mentioned to me that they don't work with recruiters; they like to work directly with the hiring manager. And it made me think there that, it kind of put my networking hat on a little bit. And I was like, wow, boy, I mean, that might not work for you. And I was wondering why. So when you pick a recruiter, I always say there's a few things you need to look at. And I do get what the person mentioned. There are good recruiters out there and there are not so good recruiters out there. Uh, but when you do pick a recruiter, there's two things. You always have to, what I would do if a recruiter reaches out to you is, check them out on LinkedIn, check out their background, check out their experience. Now, if they're a recruiter for a technology role, see if they've been in the seat of who it would be the hiring manager. So let's say you're going for a software engineer role, and a recruiter calls you. See if what their experience was, prior to being a recruiter, or in their career, just in general. And if they've been in the shoes, your shoes, or the shoes of the hiring manager, and have hired people like you, chances are they're going to be a legitimate recruiter. They're going to be someone that would really, uh, be able to interview you and understand your background, ask the right questions, and make sure that you're a legitimate candidate when it comes time to submitting you for a role. The second part is how connected is your recruiter. Now, if you check your recruiter's LinkedIn profile and they may have like 100 connections, chances are they're not very connected. Normally, a recruiter should have well over 500 connections. No, so why would you want to have a very well connected recruiter? You know what? You're gonna get to know each other. You're gonna have an initial meeting with the recruiter. They'll get to know you. They'll get to know your background, and that job that they may be talking to you about may not be the right role, but there may be 10 others that may. And if the recruiter gets to know you as a person, and they're out there networking and connecting to others, connecting to other hiring managers, they may think of you for that role and tell you about it and learn. So the big thing with recruiters is you want a recruiter that's very well connected, that knows a lot of hiring managers, knows the people that you want to connect to, have the ability to connect with the hiring managers that you want to connect to, and chances are it'll be a very good relationship, professional relationship with that recruiter. So the lessons learned here to kind of summarize: work with a recruiter that's been in your shoes, or that your hiring manager's shoes, that's been there, has hired hundreds and hundreds of people, and understand your background as well as the company's background. The second thing is hire a recruiter that's very connected, that's networked, that's been out there, that's networked with others, understands the concept of networking, and understands the ability of how to connect you with your dream opportunity. And that's it. So hopefully this helps you for today. If you need help, by all means, get in touch with me here, Jeff at broadreach.io.com, and we'll get you connected to your dream opportunity.